Hey guys, Premium91, and I'm talking about the Nintendo Direct. For those of you who don't know, there was a Nintendo Direct on Thursday. It had been delayed from the week prior, and they went through a bunch of stuff, and I'm just going to go through some of them. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go through what I liked, what I didn't care too much about, and what I really didn't like. So let's just start. What did I like about this Nintendo Direct? Well, they started off with Luigi Mansion 3. It was a really good way to start off with. And, you know, Luigi Mansion's finally for the Switch. And they did also go on to some 3DS stuff. And what I liked about that is that they didn't dwell on it too long. Because to me, those 3DS fans out there, yes, you guys, if you guys still enjoy your 3DS and still play it and stuff, I mean, that's still good. But I have a 3DS and I don't even play it anymore. I mean, I have the Switch. It's just to me like, why would I buy games for the 3DS when I can play full games wherever I go on my Switch? That's just my sense. But for all those who really like your 3DS, you know, whatever. But personally, I was glad they didn't stay on the 3DS too much and they went straight on to Switch announcements. And it was pretty good. Now, because of the delay, we did know some stuff like Super Mario Bros. U coming to the Switch. Yep, we knew that. And it was and is coming, though they announced Peachette. Okay? I'm not sure how to take that. Peachette. Toadette turns into Peachette. All right, then. And obviously, we knew about Mega Man 11 because the demo had already been released because Capcom didn't wait for after the Direct was delayed. Other than that, I'm glad that, yes, they finally talked about Animal Crossing. I mean, I don't really care too much about Animal Crossing, but I know it's a game that will probably sell Switches because a lot of people do like Animal Crossing. I'm not sure. I don't think I've ever really played it. So there was some other announcements which I didn't really care about, such as the Final Fantasy Collection, which is pretty good for some people. I know that a lot of people like Final Fantasy. It's good that Square Enix is supporting the Switch, and it's good that they're bringing out all the old Final Fantasies. And this may actually be a hint that maybe the later Final Fantasies will actually be coming to the Switch. Such as we have Final Fantasy 15 Pocket Edition, so maybe will eventually like port over the big Final Fantasies to the Switch in the future. Perhaps, I don't know, but it is good that even though Final Fantasy 8 isn't going to be on there, that they're bringing a lot of these old Final Fantasy games, and they're bringing out Final Fantasy 15 Pocket Edition. At least it's something. Then they had the collection, which Capcom announced, I believe, and it looks pretty good. I mean, it's old games. You get to play online, and it's just something. It's something that I think people really would like, especially older gamers like myself who may feel nostalgic, and especially since we can play them online. It's great because it's the online era, so it makes sense when you bring these classics back to newer systems that you add online play with them. Other than that, not much too else that I'm going to really touch on. Civilization 6, once again, we knew about it, so it wasn't much of an announcement. But let's get on to what I really didn't like. And obviously, those of you who have watched the Direct, I think you're with me on this. The online service. With my prediction video, I was really hoping they would talk more about the online service, and they did. But they still didn't really talk much about it that we didn't already know. They talked about the NES Classic games. We knew we were going to get those already. They talked about the ability to play online with your friends. We knew that too. They talked about cloud saves. We knew that too. And then they gave us like these NES controllers. I'm like, what? I guess for those who really do like the old NES games and want to play it in classic controller mode, I guess that's fine. But really, I mean, we didn't get much else about it. Then they had the mystery box. I'm like, no, this is not the time to have a mystery box. The online service is supposed to come out September 18th. That's Tuesday. This is not the time to still tease people. Tell people what they're going to get. Now, I probably will eventually buy the online service simply because it's $20. I mean, $20 for a whole year is like nothing to most people. So in reality, I probably would still buy it. But I need to know more. It's just one of those things. Like, why are they really keep holding back? If this is all they're offering with their online service, and whatever that mystery box is, then it just seems disappointing. Other than that, it was an alright Direct. It had some announcements, but it was a little bit plagued by the fact that it was delayed and we had leaks, like Civilization 6 and Mega Man 11 and stuff. If those stuff had just been announced to us, it would have been a huge thing. People would have been excited. Anyway, what were your thoughts on the Nintendo Direct? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. May God bless you all.